Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the UIS. How is everyone doing tonight? We got some action in chat tonight. We've got Heretic. We've got Cringe Minion. We also had a new Turd Curdles, I believe. I guess it's not that many people after all, but quantity over quality. Is that right? Yeah. So there was a new setting, and that was to enable vertical streaming as an option. So I selected that. So if you're watching on your phone, you turn it sideways, I should be centered instead of showing the whole screen. I don't know if it's worth a shit or not. Well, it's something. Hey, H-Bomb, good to see you. I saw you made a post. I guess you got some busyness in life, pausing the content for a while, which, I understand that. Let me say hi, Charlie. Let me say hi to everybody. Oof. All right. So, got a new video out where I rebuilt my Beretta. Not sure if anyone saw that. Not many people did because there's not that many views on it, but that's okay. And then I got a new holster. Ooh. Shit, we'll show it off right now. Let me see. So yeah, right there. Very good condition. Galco. Open carry, $20. You can't buy one of those brand new for $20. Hell no. I mean, you can't even usually buy a generic, shitty, fake leather holster for $20, much less a real Galco holster. So now the circle is complete. I now have my holster that I had back when I had my old 92. So now I can, feel better about myself. Now, I did, of course, change the hammer on it to make it a stainless hammer. I do have a new rod coming in to replace the shitty polymer rod. And there's lots of other little plastic parts on here that I'm going to be changing out to stainless stuff. Works crazy. Health appointments are eating up your time. Well, that's good. You need a break. You need to have a break whenever you need it because getting burned out is no fun. I mean, the more you get burned out, the longer you're going to have to, basically take off. And it sucks. Been there many, many times. All right, let's see what we got here. Heretic wanted to mess with Bill, but he ended up catching a case with his little gatekeeper crew. Yeah. That just turns you into the Reels algorithm. I don't know what that is. So anyways, let's go over to the watch. I do have my Rubik's Cube in case I get bored and want to do another world record. I've got a inside waistband leather Galco as well. And it is was very cheap as well. eBay's just kicking ass right now for me. Turn my background off here. Or turn my background back on. Vertical stream makes me come up in YouTube Reels. Oh, okay, I got you. Shorts, okay. I got you. Yeah, here is my Galco inside waistband holster. Works really well. Designed for the 92. Wish it was black, but, you get what you get on eBay. I really don't want to pay $100 or whatever the going rate for this thing is. So, I could always dye it, but I think I spent enough time removing the color from the 84 that I just don't want to bother anymore. Now, there was a sale. There is a sale going on Beretta.com. President's Day, I believe. What the fuck? I unplugged my keyboard, so it's running off of wireless because I was planning on going over there if I needed to. Let's see. Holsters. Yep, 25% off site-wide. 80 series holster. So I do have a holster for my 84, but it's not very good. And so I got the Mod 4, which is right here. So, a little pricey, but 25% off. I get 20% off anyways with being ex-military, but they don't stack. So I did find a few on eBay for the 84, but again, they're all brown, they're all old and used, and they're not as cheap as the other ones that I found. So that being said, we've got some things to look at tonight. Hopefully, I don't know if Medusa's here or not, but he should have, gotten Tony to give us our shout out, but I don't know what video it's in. A loaded beef burrito and a blueberry moon pie. You're going to die on camera. Moby fish sandwich from Jack in the Box. God damn. Ghost pepper chicken noodle soup, ramen noodles. I don't know what else I said. I see a Steel Reserve beer right there. Damn. Carolina Reaper. One chip challenge. Doing it again. You got a problem. You got a problem if you get to where you're buying like whole bags of these, just eating them as regular chips. And I think that's what this guy's going to end up being like because he just eats so much hot shit. I don't know what happened to John Zom. I have tried reaching out. The only way I was able to make any kind of contact was through Kick, and I never heard anything back from him. His YouTube account doesn't seem to be around anymore. I remember there was a couple of videos or a couple of posts he made a comment on, and I tried to go back and find those, but I never have found him again. So hopefully he's doing all right. I haven't heard anything crazy happening in China, but the man's it's a busy man. He's a doctor, so he's got other things to do. Hopefully he'll make his way back. Hey, Sludge Count. Good to see you, my friend. So definitely miss John Zom as well. Hell, I even tried reaching back out to Shaggy. And never could. He's local. He's supposedly down the road. And I'm not going to just show up at his house. Again, Florida, you get a gun pulled on you if you just show up to someone's house. Which someone did that to me tonight. Damn doorbell rang. And I look outside on the Ring doorbell, and it's just some dude. He doesn't have anything in his hands. Nothing in his hands. No clipboard. So he's not trying to sue me or anything, or try to sell me roof shingles or extended warranty on my car. No, he was just some dude at my door. Rang the doorbell. Waited for a minute. Turned around. Walked away. Got in his Jeep. And then drove off. And so he wasn't casing the neighborhood. He wasn't going to each house. He drove up to come to my house. So yeah. Paranoid. Sent some gigolos to my pad. Fog Pumas, good to see you. Welcome. There was a episode of IT Crowd about, not answering your door, and never good news when someone's at your door, ever. China is a legend. I remember China. And then she got all feminine and then got just fucking batshit crazy. Made porn with X-Pac. Trying to figure out which one I want to view here. I'm thinking probably not the Moby Fish sandwich, because if someone gave us a shout out, it's probably not going to be in his car. None of these foods look any good. Like, I don't want to see him eat any of this. So we'll, put that on the back burner. So back to Internet Chronicles, where we found Tony to begin with. Apparently, E2 returns to YouTube. Now, we looked for him, couldn't find him, found some, Hunter versus Cartel. Apparently, he is back. So we have that to review. And also, apparently, a bunch of people have been doxxed. So I'm not going to go to the farms and go looking for all that, but I guess it's my obligation to report that a bunch of people in the community have been doxxed. Nobody wants to see anyone getting doxxed, of course. But these are people who like to dox. So you can come up with your own opinions there. Never want to say anything's, deserving of anything, but sometimes you get what you ask for. You reap what you sow, I guess you would say. King Cobra shows off his custom pants. You don't understand, Mom. Couldn't happen to a nicer group of dorks. So it's like Broside Phil had is that a 6-hour live stream? Damn. 2 a.m. lolcow therapy. Woo. Late night lolcow pillow talk. Guess there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the DSP community. More rumors that his wife has left him. Why keep it a secret? If my wife left me, I would come on immediately and tell everybody, just to celebrate. Apologizes to Fat Cat for drunk chatting Wings. Confirms they sleep in separate rooms. PKA versus Wings. War has begun. I'm not sure about watching something with Wings in it, but it is Breaking Banquet. So if anything is going to be good, it's going to be by Breaking Banquet. He has to go to the dump by himself now. Beggin' Quest. Crash outs of the Forgotten Pig. Jingle in my Pingle. S-Jam. I guess that community is very slow right now because all I see now is S-Jam stuff. By These Hoes Ain't Boil. DSP Rage Fest. We'll check out H-Bomb's video from 2 days ago. Not sure if this is Zesty or if this is Kid DSP.
Welcome
Check Jasper's booty hole, that I tell you.
home. Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap.
Now, I don't know what this one is. This one's not Zesty or Kid. This is... I don't know.
For what was Wednesday, the 4th of February, 2026.
Sounds like that guy who does nature videos.
Today was a
not
good
the major
variety of
one.
content yet again, and even though
British
I will
DSP.
argue there was a lot of rage, there was a lot of stress, there was a lot of tension, overall I still think it was a pretty good day, and I think I accomplished what I needed to, so that now we can move on and do other variety of stuff until we return back to something that may cause more rage next week.
How do you go about requesting a lesbian haircut?
Let's talk all about it, shall we? So first off, in the morning we had a DSP morning show, and on the show today there was something rare that happened. I actually talked some politics, and I almost never do this at this point. It's come to the point where I try to keep politics
You probably shouldn't.
out of my content again. Now, we all remember that back in the fall of 2024, I tried to do a show called DS Politics. It lasted 6 weeks, and it flopped.
Animal Planet
By the last
studies
two
the
episodes,
pig
and no one
roach.
was watching it or supporting it. I said, why am I going to keep doing this? So I said, to hell with it. So I rarely talk about politics anymore. Maybe
It's like, why put the microphone like all up in your body area if you're going to use, the NVIDIA background removal?
every once in a while, a little one-off or something like that, a little comment. But
Show
it
the
just so
bar for a
happened that
picture of
people
Corey
were
Haim.
asking questions on the morning show that were getting political. I said, why not? And I did address them. And basically, I feel like it was a good one because we got to talk about various topics. Okay?
Corey Haim is the dead one, right? Yeah. Feldman's actually still alive.
Eh?
That's right.
Just to forewarn you, if you're going to check out the morning show and you're like, wait, I wonder, what's this, politics stuff? Yeah, there's political discussion in there, so it's a little different than the episodes that I've done previous. It still was a good one, but actually went pretty long.
It
The
was,
show
yeah.
went over an hour because of this kind of discussion. There also was a lot of Q&A, a lot of other stuff that we discussed, so it wasn't just about
What the fuck could you A? What kind of Q could you A about politics?
but it was a major focus of the show.
A about Q.
Then after that, it was time for Street Fighter 6, and today I said we're doing it. We're taking Saga after about an hour of practice in casual play. We're going to do his ranked, at least for matches, and then we're going to do ranked play for the rest of the stream.
Good lord.
So how did it go? Not well. Not well at all. Let's talk all about it. First
because
off,
you're terrible.
we're having El Nino again here in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. What does that mean? It means that there is an unseasonably warm current of weather that we keep getting on and off. We had it like a week or two ago, and it was like ridiculously hot outside. Like
Isn't it enough that he keeps the weather at the bottom of his screen? He's actually talk about it too.
again, full spring weather, full sun.
Spurged out on
Is
some
it why it's
podcast.
winter? It's supposed to be the coldest time of the year with freezing
I
temperatures.
think I saw
and it's
that
like
too.
nearly summer outside.
I think I saw something with Kino, right? Not him and Kino, but Kino covering something about it.
The problem is we get this unseasonably warm weather. Well, it's the middle of winter. I don't have my air conditioner
them.
installed in my window, so I have to tough it out. So guess what happened today? This studio was 86 degrees Fahrenheit again.
Oh, poor guy, 86.
So here I am. I purposefully wore a lighter shirt today, knowing, Rouse, and I know I'm probably going to end up being really hot today. So
Hey, Harry Callahan, Officer Harry Callahan, welcome. DSP called wings at 2 a.m. DSP woke his wife up. He thought she wouldn't hear him talking right next to her in the same bed.
wearing clothes to try to stay cooler.
I mean, I have a different room than my wife. I sleep in the same room as my wife. I sleep in the same bed as my wife, but I stay in here. This is my side of the house. This is my room, my bathroom.
I'm sitting here trying to play with Cigar, sweating profusely, okay? Now, my practice session, immediately I knew there was going to be problems today. As I'm playing, it's dropping stuff again. And I'm not talking every once in a while. I mean, I've played now with Cigar, like 15 hours or something like that? Okay, maybe not that much, but still. Like, I've done his bread and butter combo a million times. I know how to do it.
I think this voice kind of works. You know, it's not what I'm used to. It's not the zesty. It's not the kid. It's not the New Yorker one that he has. But, you know, it's decent.
So why is it that when I'm playing online, this game consistently drops my combos? Why is it that when an opponent jumps at me and I do a simple trigger uppercut motion with medium punch, half the time I get standing or crouching medium instead of the Shoryuken?
I would love to just look at what his settings actually are to see how fucked up they are. His bit rate is probably set way too low. We know he's got 2 Comcast connections for some reason. It's not like you can shotgun him. You can't like get double the speed. So, and he's using Comcast. I mean, that's terrible. It's cable. I think I heard an ad for gig speeds on Comcast. But if I understand correctly, it's not through coaxial. You're paying Comcast, but they're basically third-partying it to the fiber company. So you need to get fiber. Sleeps on
now
an
you might say,
ottoman.
Phil, it's because you're rusty. It's because you're old. All of that. The thing
With that little tiny TV that Michael Scott had, his big flat screen.
is, if you remember correctly, last year, I played Capcom vs. SNK2 for many months in a collection that had come out. I didn't have any of these issues playing that game.
I remember you having all kinds of issues, crying about you're dropping your combos.
None. Sure, there was lag in that collection, but never was it like dramatically dropping an input or a combo. That
What was that rollback, whatever thing he kept talking about? Rollback netcode.
is frequently happening now when I play Street Fighter 6 online. So you're either going to tell me that my joystick is busted, but it's not just the buttons. It's not just the joystick, it's both. Because
Maybe-
there are times when I press a button and
Maybe it's you.
literally nothing happens.
Maybe
nothing
it's
at all.
you.
There were times and when didn't even have my hands on the buttons and it would do an input. But I didn't touch the joystick. And then there were times
I mean, when you eat at your desk area and you've got all these shitty fast food juices all over your shit, you're going to get crust in your joystick. And so, yeah, it's going to, sometimes ghost input stuff.
when I would try it, like I said,
I think it works, H-Bomb. I actually like it. It might not work for every video or every conversation that he's having, but what he's saying here, I think it really works.
do a
Good
quick
job
motion
on this one.
won't do it fast enough. So it gets to the point where it's like, this is not going to be a good session. I know it. I just know that when I play, it's going to be a nightmare. So basically what happened was 100% exactly the same thing that happened last year when I did my Lily placement matches at Street Fighter 6. Do you remember what happened?
Oh, do I?
I do. What happened with Lily was bad luck. Half my matches were against top-tier characters who just played their pattern play perfectly. And because I was Lily, I couldn't beat
Pattern
it.
play.
And because the connections were bad, I couldn't even get my stuff anyway. So basically, I got placed in one-star diamond with Lily. That's literally exactly what happened with Sagat. The players who beat me were not good. They didn't have strategies to beat me. They basically played simpleton patterns that I should easily be able to either defend against or
Slade.
counter. But because the game is shitty online, I couldn't counter it. So I ended up in one-star diamond. Now, the good news is they have a way to accelerate
At least there's good news.
your progress. After I got to one-star diamond, I started playing ranked and got a ton of wins. Like I'm already almost at, what is it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember the points and how it works when you're in diamond because it's different than master.
Best in show.
But basically, I gained a whole bunch of points, like right away, really fast. To the point where, like, I almost was at 2-star diamond by the end of the stream just normally. The problem was I would get a streak of wins, and then all of a sudden I get a match.
So, like I said, it does work, but he is still boring to listen to. I do want to see the Kino stuff about him. I saw a video pop up last night. Not a crash out. This isn't it. This isn't it, I don't think. Let's just go to their deal. Total meltdown. Damn, 2 hours? I thought these were clips. And also, I saw a pop-up from Kino tonight. They're live right now. That iDubbbz is now becoming a furry VTuber. So that's something. Check Meerkat Mob. All right. Wings called the, yeah, someone said that earlier. Okay, here we go. Cope, Science, and Pillow Talking. The Sway Cast. Ooh, 5 hours. Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's any, like, shorter stuff. If not, we'll check that out. Futile Improvements of Darkside Phil. That's from 2 weeks ago.
No, I subscribe to you, and I randomly, every once in a while, I'll click on your stream if I see it live. And tonight I saw Arc Raider. I was like,
drunk.
what the hell? He's
There's there's Broside Phil. Oh, he's drunk.
playing Arc Raiders? Like, he never plays Arc Raiders. So I
Call
clicked on it
was
to
30 minutes, so this is probably the entire thing.
see what you were doing. And immediately these guys are like talking detractor memes to you. I don't know if you realized that. Did you even know what they were saying?
I did not. Is that otter shit? What is that?
No, so I know they were talking about like otter shit. I have no idea what that is, but they were doing that countdown stuff like a 13 or 14, 13, 12, whatever the fuck that is, like a countdown stuff. And the second they did that, I was like, that's a detractor meme that this guy gets hit with all the time. And then I'm listening to what they're saying, and they're talking about otters. I'm like, this is not legit stuff. They're trying to bombard his stream with something that's going to get attention. And of course, they're not playing legit. Dude, they're just messing with you. You know, this is.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
I didn't.
These two together.
Yeah, I don't have enough time in the game. I got like 6 hours in the game. Like I said, I don't know I know how to do the buttons and the rolls and everything, but like I could give a shit less about like what the kit looks like and things like that. But like we were winning our gunfights, so I was like, okay, I guess they're playing good enough, right?
Yeah, to my knowledge, there's nothing in the game about otters at all. I've been playing it, well, I played it over 20, 30 hours, like 2 months, and I don't even know what the hell they
Send this guy, Phil, to an AA meeting.
were talking about. Like, they were guiding you through it at a basic level.
ESP is so drunk,
I
he
don't
thinks
know
he's
what the hell
still
was
married.
going on there, and I just had a really big suspect.
Yeah, right here. Bro, Phil gets on Wings' stream at 3:30 in the morning to bitch about detractors.
Moment where
Phil,
they start doing the countdown.
Otter here, bro.
Like, I have a feeling this is not going to go well.
I didn't catch that when they did it. Like I guess I was too busy.
Yeah, if you're being pointed out that you're too focused on the detractors by Wings of Redemption, you've got a problem.
Yeah, and you will be, because you don't know what's going on. You know, you're in a world you're not used to, a gaming world that you're not adjusted to.
And I was also trying to be funny while playing.
Right.
She's not fat anymore. Okay, that's good.
Became, a routine. And now I'm so happy because now we're both getting better together. And everyone makes fun of her for her weight. She's not fat anymore, but she does not want to come on camera because she doesn't want to give anyone any kind of entertainment. Well, they won't give her credit
anyway. Like Kelly gained some weight recently, but like Kelly lost a lot of weight.
Phil steals Kat's Ozempic.
And like they still called her fat when she was like 140 pounds. I'm like, Kelly's an average weight woman now.
140 pounds. That's not.
Like
I'm
she's
not.
the exact weight
I'm
she's
keeping my
supposed to
mouth
be.
closed.
And you're still calling her fat. It's like, okay.
Right. And they always will. They don't care.
Right.
They're only there to hate on and destroy and tear down. They're not there to acknowledge anything. They won't acknowledge that I look better. They're just, oh, he's on Ozempic. No, I'm not. I've never had a drug like that in my body. I'm working out. But, you know, to them, anything is a clip. Anything is a piece of content, right?
It's because it is. If a dumbass says dumbass stuff and it's funny, again, like Heretic says, he's never been funny on purpose, but it's funny in other ways, you're going to clip it.
Make money. So anyway,
How do you
honest
love your
question
wife?
for you while I got you here, because this is what, honestly, when I had you,
I'm hard to talk to.
dude, you are very hard to talk to.
I
Holy
cut the
shit.
world. I'm very anti.
Hey, world skipper.
You understand why
Charlie's right behind
I
me.
jumped on the chance when you
Supporting
said,
me.
I'll call Phil. I'm like, oh my God, my
Oh.
wife is asleep next to me in the bed. Okay, seriously.
She's not.
But she sleeps with noise canceling stuff on because our neighbors are so fucking loud. Okay?
Noise canceling
That's another story
vibrators.
for another day.
That's because you live in a super apartment. Hey, family, good to see you.
Okay.
Flexing in his
I can
townhouse.
just do random stuff at night, not loud, but calm stuff. And he said, oh my God. He said, we can have a conversation. I'm going to have this conversation right now. Let me jump. Because I tried so hard to get you on my show. It's not about getting you on the show. It's about having a conversation with you. Okay. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I care about you. I'm going to be honest with you, Jordy. I care about you. I do. I see what you're going through. It's very similar to things that
I hope OIC isn't listening to this.
I've been through or am going through. And I know how painful it is.
World Skipper gifted a membership. Thank you, World Skipper. You are the man. Appreciate that. Harry Callahan has received that gifted membership.
It is.
Welcome,
And
Harry.
To me, to see you go through this same shit is like, man, I wish I could help him because I've been.
It's not like he just fell into lolcowdom. The man has been there probably longer than DSP, right? I mean,
through that, and here we go. I've been through people trying to join my lobbies and be fucked up to me and say stuff on mic, and I've been through these things. All right, so anyway, I got you on a conversation here, all right? Honest question. What do you want to do? What would be
the legacy of Darkside Phil?
I want to make a legacy that in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now, someone stumbles
Phil
upon
has
Dark
been
Side
doing
Phil
longer,
because I know
or
no one's going to care
longer
about me eventually. It's going to happen, right? But someone
You
will
honestly
find
believe
it.
that?
Because I know Wings wasn't like immediately a lolcow. People actually liked watching his stuff. It's just his ego got out of control. And then they realized that he wasn't that good, and it's probably a lot like Only Use Me Blade, where maybe he was good, but people just got better, and he didn't. Which is honestly the same thing with Phil. I mean, he might have been good at Street Fighter before the internet, before online play, when you could just go to some contest and play some PlayStation version of Street Fighter.
And I want to be like
I'm not going to sit here and be delusional. Like anybody's going to show up to like one of my Red Sex streams 20 years from now. If that shit might get one view a year, right? It's like to me, it's like bubblegum content. Like you consume it right then and there, and once it goes out into the trash can, it's never to be seen again.
Wings is more mentally stable and living in reality than Phil.
that's because you're playing Red Sec.
I mean, like
Seriously.
right? But like, what's the difference between that and like Breath of the Wild?
Because, all right, I'll give you an example. All right. The other day, I'm streaming and someone joins my stream. And, do you believe them or not? I don't know. Someone says, wow, I just found your Heavy Rain playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Rain, that game came out in 2010. Yeah, I found your Heavy Rain playthrough and I loved it. And I just decided to check out your live content. And to be honest, your content is nothing like it used to be. But that's cool to know that someone who did a playthrough of Heavy Rain when it came out in 20.
It sounds like he's thinking about this shit way too much. That he's analyzing just some dude who said, I found your Heavy Rain. Is it that strange that maybe someone went back on their PlayStation 3 and downloaded Heavy Rain?
10 is still live streaming in 2026, And if you truly make something that is representative of an honest reaction
Oh my
at the
God.
time that something is happening, then that content can be immortal.
That's super niche.
Immortal.
It's like, let's take Burnt Peanut back into this conversation, right? How many people in the world right now do you think is watching
Peanut?
Burnt Peanut's Arc Raider live stream from last week? It might be a couple thousand because he's so big, but like by the time that you get,
But that's a live stream of a loadout game where it's just different every single time. It's not a playthrough of a linear game where this fucking idiots.
a year out, that stream is going to get the same views as like the Heavy Rain. You might convert one person over to a field, winner at that.
He doesn't get a modern online player versus player game versus a single player linear game that people might look into when looking for a guide or looking how to beat a certain area.
Point. Right. That happens, right? You find somebody that's
they can
really
ban
niche
their way
market,
out of lolcow.
and they find you and they just adapt to your personality. By the way, I'm sorry, Sweetie Man, thank you for the 15 gifted subs.
They're all Argentinian.
Thank you so much. But that's a Bigfoot. That's what I call a Bigfoot. That's the exception, not the rule. Right? The rule is 99.9995% of the people that interact with this content are going to do it when it comes, the day it comes out and the time, and that's when they're going to video content of.
I just can't believe someone who's been around this long can't see the difference between a Heavy Rain playthrough from 15 years ago and an Arc Raider stream.
Old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
Makes a girl that I know you watch. She makes like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because they're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble. But
Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm trying to
um,
fucking sleep.
This is why I
You
don't do this
shut
stuff
up.
at night, and I didn't know I was being this loud, so I gotta go.
okay.
It was a fun conversation, though, and this is why I would like to have you on my podcast.
Meet my bestie.
Well, can I finish this point before you leave?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I know you watch a content critical Early Bird, right? You reference that like Early Bird. She's like she makes like old video games. It's like she does like little video essays on them. Well, like that's what's popular on YouTube right now, the video essay. And what's going to be popular 2 years from now might not be the video essay, but right now that's the new hotness. And that's what replaced Let's Plays. And Let's Plays still happen, but they're less popular than they were back in whatever year Let's Plays were popular. But like that's what I'm saying is like
He's talking about one person who randomly watched his Heavy Rain playthrough, came into his live stream, and commented how your content is different. It wasn't 1,000 people.
the content you make now has to be ever forming and ever changing, and that's one of the parts I'm struggling with. Is because I know I can't make fucking video essays. I sound like fucking George Bush. I got a Southern accent,
And you're stupid.
and I'm just witty.
He said he's witty. He's witty.
I think you can make video essays. It's just the problem is making that kind of content on YouTube today is so risky because you're at the mercy of the algorithm, where at any moment they could demonetize your video. I had a channel where I made video essays before
KO
they were
Gaming?
even called video essays. You know, it was called KO Gaming. And I had a 1 million view video. And within 5 months of me working hard on that channel, it got demonetized for no reason. You know, it's just not worth it. The money today is with live streaming, not with the video essays, unless you find success with the algorithm, which is very rare. And even then,
Or if you have, some kind of personality and not just a fucking slug who just gets a whole bunch of autistic people in a room and guilts them into giving you money. So there's that. You could do that, but
when you find that success, it's fleeting. It's not long term. You know what I mean?
I
Like, it
100%
could,
agree. I 100% agree with you because I can think of a guy right now named Clown that he did a lot of Elden Ring video essays, and I loved him to death. And he's quit YouTube at this point because they take so much time and energy to make. And at the end of the day, it's like you got to hit a home run every time you make one. If you
do you know what else takes a long time to make? Is a real good glass of red Kool-Aid.
have one that underachieves, you put 40 hours of your life into something that didn't make you no money.
Who gives a shit? You're playing a
exactly.
game.
And imagine that's your business. And then all of a sudden, it one day it's good, 1 month it's good, 6 months it's good, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you for no reason. You didn't even do anything
No
wrong.
reason.
It's just gone.
Did everything correct.
And that's why I stopped doing that on-demand shit. Like, I used to only do on-demand videos. And when I saw stuff getting demonetized, I was like, nah, I'd much rather have a live audience contribute to what I'm doing, and that way they can't just steal that from me. So anyway,
yeah, I don't think it was demonetized for no reason. It's probably because you stole shit. You steal everything. Every logo you have is stolen. Theme songs, images. So who knows exactly why you were demonetized. Or maybe it was your racist little things that you would say, things like that. Red Kool-Aid. All right, that was a good one. That was Meerkat Mob, by the way. Anyone wants to check them out? Let me put this to everybody. Put it on. There we go. That way it'll go out to everyone on Twitch. Hell, even Trovo. YouTube. Facebook. Kick. All right. So apparently, iDubbbz is becoming a VTuber. That's the word on the street. A furry VTuber. iDubbbz becomes a furry VTuber.
Oh, buddy!
It's squirting! It's squirting! There's so much content on fucking Valentine's Day! Ah! Love is in the air!
It's not
Kino's in the
Valentine's.
fucking air! iDubbbz has become a furry!
And it is Friday the 13th, by the way.
Yes!
Furry YouTuber! I'm not kidding! He's had to lower the price of his house again! They can't sell the house! They can't sell the house! There's fucking homeless encampments outside. The fucking house, they've had to remove the furniture from the staging. Hide the fucking house on Google Maps and shit.
Oh.
And they can't sell it. They can't sell it. And they're looking at like the cool 250,000 or more brutal capitulation loss. So now iDubbbz is fucked. He has to stream every day just to survive. And he's barely making anything. So
Now remember, they bought the house, and I think it was like $800,000. and they overpaid by $100,000 or $200,000. They paid like $1 million for it just to basically show off and just get their house, and they stunk it up.
He's in this Hail Mary, like, desperation play, downfield pass. And he didn't even get a good VTuber avatar. He got a $3.
So low quality.
$3 low
I want to see
quality.
this. Where is it?
And he says that he's going to do this every day now. That this is his life now. That he's
Oh my!
the dragon furry.
I thought it was
Now
a one-off joke.
He's like banning people like crazy, and now he's doing a segment called Ban Jail.
All right,
where
so I don't
he
think
go-
this is going to show him for some reason. I think maybe this one. They made fun of my ADHD. Why is my mouse not working? It's like partially working.
Well, boys, today is tomorrow. Day 2 of being sick. Yeah, this sucks. But iDubbbz is in the news because this man, I want to be honest here, I don't know how much more pathetic you can be. I get it that, streaming is one of the most embarrassing content creation paths you can go down. Don't get me wrong, streaming is fun and but I'm like, you can't really
My mouse has shit out on me. It's like half working. Like it works fine, but the scroll button stopped working. We just talked the other day, last Friday, about how great my mouse was. Now it's acting like a piece of shit.
just realize something's bad in the moment sometimes, because iDubbbz the other day on his stream, he decided, I want to show my stream this one thing that he would never show anyone. Let's all be honest. If he could actually like sit back and think about it, it was on his little timeline in like Premiere Pro or whatever, he'd be like, you know what, cut that part out, cut that part out. Because on his stream the other day, he decided to show that one of his fans drew his fursona. Yes, boys, iDubbbz is quickly going down the furry pipeline. I didn't know it was this soon, this quick. I thought it would take a couple more years, but this man is quickly going down the furry pipeline. I thought he would at least be divorced by then, but I guess Anissa's stressing him out. Hey man, it's about damn near the same as a divorce. But if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 30K. We're trying to get 30K new fishes in the bowl, boys. Also, don't forget to like
30K.
and also comment down below to stay within the Fishbowl's algorithm, because this thing is ever changing. But in that, let's get back to the video. Now, before we get into the video, let me go ahead and preface this by he's going to try to rewrite history by trying to make it seem like one of the people in his Discord magically, one day out of the blue, asked, all right, what's your fursona if you were a furry? Only if, though, because we know iDubbbz is not a furry at all. Like, come on, boys. This man, a fur, we could never imagine it. All right, Chad. But he's gonna rewrite this history as saying, oh no, just some random fan asked me, like, oh, if what would be my fursona if I was a furry? But I'm not. This is completely made up. Didn't pay for this commission at all. Someone just took time out of their day to draw this fursona for me for free. No monetary exchange at all. Alright, I can barely get someone to help me do some art for my channel, but they're gonna just draw your fursona for free.
Well, he's iDubbbz. He's famous, right?
We'll believe it.
All right, we're getting
Dude, guys. Let me show you something.
He's fucking dressed like Blue.
Someone
or
asked in chat.
Joe from
let me
Blue's
see who
Clues.
that was.
Or no, Steve.
Or Pubert. Pubert in the chat, in the Discord, asked, or someone asked if I was a
Hey, yep, right there. Hey, and look, he's about to rewrite that history.
And this one's not working either. What the hell's going on?
They asked if he was a furry, and then he's gonna be like, all right, I can't be this honest now. I can't just be coming out here telling the whole truth. All right, you gotta do a little lie. Look at how he's about to rewrite this whole story from they asked if I was a furry to, oh, what would be your fursona if you was a furry?
what I would be furry style, and I said badger.
I'm thinking that maybe something got jammed in my keyboard, and that's in case anybody ever wonders when you click something and something weird pops up. Like sometimes it's your control key is stuck. So that's what I'm doing.
And so now we're getting fucking some furry art. Check this out.
That's terrible.
That's literally me as a
Literally.
cute little guy.
Jesus Christ.
Bro got the Yelp down and everything. He is ready to get this.
What the fuck is wrong with Steve from Blue's Clues? What the fuck fell off? So I click in the middle of the video, it doesn't play.
Suit made. Now at least we know why this boy is streaming. He's trying his make that.
I thought maybe it was my keyboard. Like I said, maybe something was stuck. But the keyboard's unplugged. I'm using a completely different mouse. So that tells me my mouse driver probably got fucked. Which just means reboot.
That thing. Bro, what the hell was that? That sound like a dog whenever it's like happy. It just got a treat and it's just like, oh hell yeah. Mama treat me right today. What the hell was that little yelp? What was that? Bro did a whole mating call, but Anissa never reciprocated. But he continues on. He already got a catchphrase picked out for this persona as well.
Badger-tastic.
Badger-tastic?
In the 3 different stages of my hair growth as well. Pick your anthropomorphized state. I would pick the number 2. Number 3 has too much hair going on. Feels like number 2 is just enough. Shout out Pubert. Whoa! The Kasha raid. Okay, Kasha Legends. Polish Legends in the chat. You raided at the worst time. Because I'm looking at furry art of me. And I'm getting close to the... well, I guess I can go to the 5-hour mark. That would be good.
All right, my scroll seems to be working on some things. Not on this. It's a text stream.
Oh, also, you know what? You know it'd be good, since I downloaded it already. Maybe there's a solo version. What the fuck?
Maybe you could figure out your audio inputs and not have, Windows sounds coming through your stream. 7 million subscriber YouTuber.
Maybe there's a solo version of Peak that I can play.
So yeah, as soon as that boy got that little raid from probably someone like 2 viewers or whatever, he was like, oh wait, close the tabs. We're not having a furry meeting in here. I'm just a normal guy. Hey, close tabs. Bro could not get those tabs down fast enough. Y'all heard that damn Windows bling, bling. He was misclicking. He was like, gotta get rid of the rest of the furry point. So
I hooked up a different keyboard. Look at this little guy. Can't really see.
Obviously, this man iDubbbz, we talked about it in the last video, top right hand corner, if you guys haven't seen. iDubbbz is trying his best not to be lazy anymore and taking months to create videos.
Well, that's just tough shit. I don't care if he's lazy or not, he sucks. That just no scroll. It's like I'm back in 1998 with a 2-button mouse. Twitch is disgusting. iDubbbz is a furry. 7 years ago. So it's not new news. Look at that. I just hit the back button and a new window popped up. Watch this. Yep, there it goes again. So yeah, something's fucky right now. Maybe I can shut down Windows Explorer. I do want to watch Tony's video to see if maybe he mentioned us. But I don't think he did. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, look at that, nothing. I can hold down the middle mouse button and do this. No problem. Look at that, a new window pops up. Oh man, a disaster. Did it even get my... Nope, it didn't register my copy pasta. Fuck, the keyboard's not even working. Tony the Man, is that what it was? Let's just go to Internet Chronicles. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't even do Control A. Interbet Chronicles. Jesus Christ, man, this is fucky. All right, I do want to see this guy. Oh my God, what the fuck? So yeah, me trying to maximize the video opens a new window. No, not that time. Text stream. Loading up to end of 2025, E2 is dealing with the trolls almost daily, phone calls, unwanted DoorDash, and calls to the local police. I am hungry. I want DoorDash.
Oh, man. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Man, what a funny day. So we finally found out who was sending food to my house. And it's funny as hell. You guys, just so you guys know, I'm going to make this very clear. Doxing is a crime. Just so you guys know that. And now we have the guy's name who's been doing it. Now we have the guy's name. Now we can run it with the police. See, like I said, I'm very, very protected. So somebody tried to send pizzas that were unpaid for to my house. So you know what? They're going to be looked into. Not worried about it. They're being looked into. Again, I'm going to say it's loud and clear. Doxing is a crime, you guys. Be careful with it. It is a crime. That's called doxing. It is a crime. So everybody understands that. No doxing. But I do have their name. So he tried to act like he was me. Don't act like you're somebody else when you're all the way from a different state. Not docking, doxing. DOXXING.
Yeah, it's like you have to really do some fucked up shit with doxing to actually get really in trouble for it. And you have to like be prosecuted, and you have to have someone who's willing to, I guess, go after you as well.
I didn't say docking. I said doxing. DOXXING. Listen what I'm telling you. So, again, we have the name. Like I said.
Docking.
He's all the way from Florida. That's all I'm going to say. And he tried to tell...
That's doxing right there. Can't be doxing someone. anyways, yeah.
Or did delivery driver some bullshit.
What is
He
this
tried to tell the delivery
fucking
driver that
shit
supposed you
right
got to try
here?
to beat up delivery drivers and stuff like that. Funny as hell. Again, it is a crime. I've told you guys that before. People should know that doxing is a crime. Automatically, it is a crime. It's all can be known as fraud. They sent pizzas to my house that were not paid for. Again, $91 worth of pizzas. So now we know it's the same person doing it.
12-year-old virgin.
Same thing last time with the Mexican food, $91.
Oh, what's the Mexican food?
Doxing is a crime. Either way, it's like fraud. I was standing right out there with the delivery driver. The guy that did it was on the phone with us. After all that, we looked him up and found out a whole different name, that he's from Florida. See, the thing is, I have ways to stop it.
No, you don't.
See, where I'm at is a very, very protected city.
Mike Demand.
Very, very protected city.
Mike Demand's here. My internet technical problems are over. Mike Demand is here to save the stream. My mouse and keyboard are fucked. At least I can play videos. Good
This
to
town
see you.
here is one of the most protected towns in the whole country.
And by the way, in case you didn't know, Mike Demand, I have been streaming again on a regular basis. Not every day, but every Friday for the past 5 weeks, I think. Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks. So I do try to schedule the stream so that way everybody knows about it, but that is my goal, is to stream every Friday night. This is E2. He does like paranormal stuff, but he gets trolled. He gets trolled all the damn time. And he doesn't take the trolling very well. He gets off on tangents and just... And look at him. Just asking for it.
There is law enforcement everywhere. Doxing is a crime. Plain and simple, it's a crime. It's like fraud.
Got the ghost too.
Doxing, not docking, dox.
And from my bumper stickers and from the 80s, you should know that skateboarding is not a crime.
Doxing. DOXXING.
And they keep saying, you mean docking? As in, like, if you don't know what docking is, I don't know if I should tell you what docking is.
I didn't say docking, I said doxing. DOXXING.
Normally, you have to have at least one uncircumcised peni to do docking. I guess it could definitely work if you had two, but at least one.
Doxing. The same thing they did last time. They sent $91, $91.75 worth of...
It's basically you're making a Chinese finger trap out of two penises.
Mexican food. So I'm pretty sure it's the same dude. They're not winning. I'm winning again because...
See what Scotty K Fitness
obviously they didn't beat
did?
me.
I don't know who that is.
There
you go. There you go.
Again, like I said, doxing is a crime, you guys. Like I said to you before, it's known as fraud.
There's another term for it, too.
No, I'm not going to say names. I'm not that disrespectful. I don't show any kind of disrespect to people.
God, what is this sound?
And here's another troll. If you guys cannot be respectful, go back to school and learn what respect truly means.
Yeah, he's definitely got that snuggie kicking.
Learn what it truly means. He literally sat there and told the delivery driver that I was going to beat him up, that I was going to rob his car, stuff like that. Right when the guy said that is when the guy should have said, hey, this is getting reported to the police, okay? No, I've never
They're going to prosecute you. They're going to sue you and steal your
been to
snuggie.
prison. So you guys know. Again, I do have police officers that watch this channel, so you guys know that.
Else.
Please understand that. I have police officers from my county and other counties that watch this thing. So just so you guys understand
that. Just means you're on a list.
No, I'm not in my sister's room. I don't have a sister. This is my room. I have my mom that lives with me, and I have my daughter and my mom's boyfriend that lives with us. So you guys should know this is my room.
And the guy that's fucking my mom.
There's my deodorants right there. All my colognes. All my stuff right here. My big old 55-inch TV.
Oh, something that I got that's new, I forgot to talk about, which is better than a holster, maybe, is this, but I think it might be too short. Damn. Hold on a second. Let's go over to this real quick. Oh, man, I can't. Fucking mouse is... No, there it goes. There it goes. Never mind. Okay. Jesus Christ, what a pain in the ass. Sucks having a half-working mouse. Great. Now my, I can't get my filters up. Jesus. Oh, anyways, I got a box. You guys know I have my microphone over at the workstation. And it sucks because I had to unplug and plug the other one in before I would step away from here and go over there. Now I've got a switch. It's an AB switch. I'm going to switch it right now. It's probably going to make a popping sound. So if I do it on camera, I should hit the mute button. But I want to actually hear it. You can hear me over there, though. Okay. So yeah, I got an AB button or AB switch for my microphones. So yeah, I can easily flip that and go over there. And by the time that I get over there, be able to hear me. What a night. All my stuff's just screwed up. Oh well.
There's my fan right there. There's my red light right there.
He's got some fans. I got red lights.
Again, like I said, my Texas flag, all my hats.
Doxed himself.
Obviously not a girl's room. My daughter recommended I hang these up my door, so I hung those bells at my door. I don't have any stuffed animals.
Ho, ho, ho. His what? His what recommended who? What? No. No, 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 no. This did not reproduce.
Not a girl's room. My daughter recommended I hang
My daughter recommended.
these up my door, so I hung those bells at my door. I don't have any stuffed.
Yeah, it's a Texas flag, I guess because it says Texas. It's not the Texas flag. It's just a flag that says Texas. His daughter.
Room. My daughter recommended I hang these up my door, so I hung those
Maybe he said his dog. His dog recommended.
bells at my door. I don't have any stuffed animals, sorry.
I did not know.
No, I don't like pork ribs, so quit asking that. Yes, can I speak to Officer Vargas, please?
This is just prime lolcow stuff right here. He's
Yes, sir.
making cop phone calls on stream.
Hey, Officer Vargas, this is McAllister. Figure to let you know, we got some people on YouTube still doing some stupid shit over here. I have repeatedly sent screenshots to everybody, and we have.
They're not doing anything about it. They're not protecting his family from the internet.
Several different screenshots of things being said. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely send you those.
Because they want to laugh at you.
Yeah, they're just saying all kinds of sick shit, dude. Like they're trying to say that I'm like having sexual relations with my family and all that kind of shit like that now. That's been going on in the chat, for a little while now. Yeah, I'll definitely send you those screenshots as soon as I possibly get a chance to. No, not tonight. I'll have you come over in the morning. and have you look at everything.
Whoa.
They're trying to say that I have underage girls in my channel.
Yeah, not only does it sound official, but I mean, the phone made like a sound that it shouldn't be making while he was supposedly on the phone. You know, there's another, again, back to IT crowd. It's always about IT crowd.
It's the worst thing ever.
It is not the worst thing ever. There was a thing where he was pretending to talk on the phone, and then it rang in his ear and scared the shit out of him. I can't believe it actually happened to him live.
Again, you've already seen my channel before. You've looked at it. You know there's nothing wrong there.
Oh, there's nothing wrong.
But I'll have you come over again in the morning. Go ahead and
Watch
look at it
Dark
again. So that way
Place?
you're certain for yourself that there's nothing wrong on the channel.
Is it making a dentist appointment? No.
It's just some really sick shit, dude. It's got some people saying some fucked up shit. It's just
you would probably be able to hear the guy talking. You know, phones are loud.
Sick shit, dude. There's one dude. His name is Wayne Kerr. And I'll send you the.
His name is Wayne Kerr. Oh my God. The IT crowd people. Okay, so Graham Norton, is that what it is? Is that who did the IT crowd? Graham somebody? Wayne Kerr. So yeah, if it's the IT crowd people, I will definitely check it out. Dark Place. I'm not sure where I'd find it, but I'm sure it's somewhere. He plays the boss in Dark Place. It's very funny. There's so many other shows that, you know, all those different guys that, you know, after watching the IT crowd so many goddamn times, you see them everywhere. There was, for instance, if you've watched the IT crowd, you know the episode where Roy got the massage and then the masseuse kissed him on his ass cheek and then ended up suing the masseuse for kissing him on his ass cheek, rendering the massage invalid. Well, that guy who kissed Roy's ass was in the second new Star Wars sequel, The Last Jedi. Yeah.
Screenshots of that
Wayne
to let
Kerr
you know
and his
that's
brother,
what's being said. I took every one of the
Nick.
screenshots.
It's on YouTube. Okay, cool. Okay, so
I already
Dark
sent you
Place.
some.
Definitely check
about
that out.
an hour ago that were said on the chat.
I love British comedy.
So that way you can take a look at that.
Always have, you know, your normal Monty Python and shit like that. But if anyone has ever seen the show called Pull, Pull, I think it was from the mid 2000s. Good show. There's some people who ended up being in the IT crowd on that show. Dark Place.
This is just it's just sick shit, dude. It's seriously sick shit. And like I said, you've already seen my YouTube, dude. You know, there's nothing
this
wrong
is it
on
right
there.
here. Gareth McGurran's Dark Place, and I see Richard Ayoide. And those of us who were Star Wars fans, again, Richard Ayoide was in a couple of episodes of The Mandalorian. He played one of the droids' voices. Whenever they got together with that old friend of Mando and they had to go break someone out of prison, there was a droid that was with them. And that's, Richard Ayoide's voice.
It's just make me sick to my stomach now. It's like they have just continued to harass and harass
Comedy
and harass.
isn't allowed
like, no
in Britain
tomorrow.
anymore.
Is that the detective that's going to be talking to Mia Sanchez?
Oh, I see Matt Berry is in it, you know, who plays Denham's son. Stephen Merchant as the chef. Graham Lenham. Damn, I love fucking IT crowd. I have them all, too. except I don't have the. I own the special, the very last episode. I think it's season 5, episode only 1. But I actually had the physical discs for all the other season. I always want to show off my Blu-rays and DVDs. There's so many of them.
I have not heard from Sanchez yet. Yeah, you'll see there's one. His name is Wayne Kerr. And he comes on just saying some really fucked up shit.
Wanker.
It's just there's very sick people on here. Like I said, I'm going to send you all the screenshots that I have. I've already sent you some of them about an hour ago. But I'll send you the rest whenever I get a minute here.
Because you're so busy.
Alrighty. Thanks, man. Peace.
How professional. So you heard not a sound from the officer. I'm going to play a voicemail. It's one of those spam ones. It's funny, though. Hello, it's Congressman Aaron Bean. The funny thing is, I know Aaron Bean personally. He's, friend of the family. I guess I would be the friend of the family, not him. I don't know if you can hear that at all. Might not be able to. It's not even on speakerphone. So you think you'd be able to hear something coming out of his phone. Of course, it's not like we're solving any real mystery that his phone call was fake.
No, I was actually on the phone with the police. It's not just about YouTube chats. It's about a whole thing that's been going on. I do have a investigation going on.
You don't.
And
I'm hungry.
I'm not wasting their time. I'm doing what they're told me to do. So basically, I've had people in my chat have been harassing, saying some very gross, sick shit. And they want to know what's going on. So I'm letting them know exactly what's going on.
It's just so hit or miss with Arby's. It's like sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's absolute shit. I can't change it.
So it can be added on to the investigation. There was no joke to that. I was on the phone with the police.
You weren't.
I've got about 3 or 4 different officers I'm dealing with.
You aren't.
Also, I have a detective I'm dealing with.
You don't.
But anyway, Wayne Kerr is a guy that's coming on here saying sick shit about me and my family.
$6 double smash burger.
Saying sick things about my niece.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of smash burgers at different restaurants, and it definitely looks good. But it's just the problem with fast food in my area is that, I don't know. I've explained it before, but we're a whole island full of little white people, spoiled rich kids. So that's who's making your food. They don't give a shit. I mean, you've got to go to like the different town over, the big metropolis, big Jacksonville. You have to go to the ghetto to get really good food. You're not getting good food at the fast food places around here. It sucks. Occasionally it'll be good, but more times than not, it's shit. Hey, Ken Smith! Good to see you. Hope your doggy's doing fine.
For that matter. He's been saying sick things about my daughter. Just so you guys know, I'm not joking. There's the card right there. Smokey, you're a sicko. Get the hell out of here. It was not backwards.
Wanker.
It's not backwards. If you can't read, it's not my fault.
It's fucking cameras.
Really? It's from a nighttime sale or nightlight salesman?
Hospitalized stable. Well, that's good.
WJ Polk.
Hopefully,
So again, stop saying your stupid shit. I got the card right here in my hand.
hopefully everything turns out good.
Okay, there's another idiot right there.
You can find a corporate location that's in a
problems.
franchise. That's usually the best. That is.
I got a lot of friends that are cops of mine.
And
I ain't
that's,
worried about
that
them.
is a lot. The main problem with a lot of the ones around here is they are franchises. They are run by fucknuts who knows where they are. So they just let the place get run. We are near an interstate exit. So those places are not going to go out of business. So no matter how horrible the food, how horrible the service is, it's not going to matter because they have a continuous stream of customers who just want to stop and get some shitty burger. So.
Okay, dude, you're a sicko too. Get off the channel, bro.
Sicko!
You're another idiot. I don't know if it was addressed or not, but Wayne Kerr's the guy's been coming on here, spreading some false sick information on here.
Every time.
And I just put a royal stop to it. He literally sat there and tried to say that I had sexual relations with my own family. Then he had said that supposedly I had underage girls on my streams and stuff like that and on my channel. Nah. Yes, my niece was part of my channel. She's part of my explorations of my channel. Yes, she was. But here's the thing. It is not against the law to have your family on YouTube. Just so you guys know that. It is not against the law. And I have had police confirm that. I have had YouTube confirm that. I have had other YouTubers confirm that. No, I did not go to law school, but I do have plenty of family members that are cops.
And it's also, I think it has to do with my taste buds just getting all fucked up from being a cranky old man. It's like everything sucks now. I don't know how to fix that.
You're another idiot right here. See you, stupid. My cousin Logan, with all the moving we're going to be doing here pretty soon,
fucking
I don't know what's going to
dox
happen here
Logan.
anyway.
Poor Wolverine.
Things are going to get damaged when we start moving. Because I guarantee you, when we move in this house, I'm going to damage some shit. I'm probably going to be busting some walls and everything because I'm so sick of these people over here. I wasn't UFC, it was MMA. I actually went to UFC school.
You didn't.
But then, because of my injury, they said I had to stop due to my injury.
Brain.
Honestly, I would not want to meet Dana White. And I heard in real life he's a real dickhead. Would I fight Ronda Rousey? No, I would not. I have not been tested with my IQ for God knows how long. I mean, I'm not saying I want to go to Mexico.
It hasn't gotten any better.
Just saying, out of example, if you go to Mexico, I'm pretty sure it's like pesos or whatever.
No Jack in the Box.
What
I have eaten at Jack in the Box one time. It was right after, I guess someone died at Jack in the Box in, I think it was Bremerton, or maybe it was Tacoma. But, I was young, I was stupid. So I went to that Jack in the Box and ate there. My first ex-wife was from Washington. That's where my daughter actually lives. And so we went to Washington State every couple of years or so. So I have eaten there. It was all right. It was a burger. It was nothing special, but I had just a plain burger.
What is Canadian Tire money? What's that mean?
And since we have some new folks in chat, I didn't know if you guys missed from the beginning of the stream. I showed off my new Galco holster for my 92. $20 used on eBay. Jack's Tacos. They have tacos? Ugh. God damn. Now, crystals here are like that. It's like you don't eat that kind of stuff ever. You don't eat it. You don't, unless you're drunk. 2 o'clock in the morning, that's the time to eat crystals. And if you don't know what crystals are, they are very similar to White Castle, except there's mustard on them instead of ketchup. I think White Castle, little square burgers. So, good shit. And I also bought another holster, which I'm not sure if I can open again since my internet is acting shitty tonight. Not my internet, but my computer is acting like an asshole tonight. Let me see if I can get a tab. You got to buy something if you want a tab.
But anyway, you guys, I'm going to try to get some rest. So y'all
They're
have a
about
great
like
night.
oh yeah, Hormel anything is gross when you think about it, but I do eat Hormel stuff. I eat those little packages of like turkey and dressing and chicken noodles and stuff. Said stuff I shouldn't be eating. All right, let's go back to that. A fall weeks later? Come on now. Closed his account. Oh, guess he's back. January 31st.
What's up, everybody? See, so they said that I was afraid to stream again. Well, guess what? Here I am.
Chicken butt.
They thought they had me beaten. Yeah, not
Damn
gonna
it.
happen. Oh, man. So finally, I'm out of the
God damn, I cannot seem to get this thing to work very well.
hospital.
Mouse
Finally,
is
I'm able to sit here and relax.
fucked.
I'm able to sit here and enjoy myself. I've had pneumonia. I've had the flu. Man, I have been
God damn.
terribly sick. And it's been going on for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. No, it wasn't the chocolate milk. Not at all. Or it was either, I think it was walking pneumonia, and then I had the bad case of influenza. I'm sitting in the dark because I still have a headache. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go live a lot more. I know a lot of people on here wish live again. Just the funny thing is, we gave them warnings. I even let them know as soon as they come on here, they're being kicked out. So, you know, after everything they put me through and all the bullshit they've said about me, not gonna happen. Sorry. Yeah, trolls don't seem to get it. They're being kicked off right when they come in here. I think it's funny as hell. Yeah, ain't nobody ever beating me. I'm gonna go try to eat some dinner. You guys have a great night. Peace.
All right. So let's see. Now what has stopped working now? Mouse has stopped working. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Keyboard is still fucked. That's great. Okay, mouse is back working again at least. Sort of. Ah, damn. Look at that. Just Internet Archive org opens up. What the hell? Oh my god. All right. Time Traveler Monopoly. That's 3 hours ago. Never had a tamale that was more than a mouthful of bland corn. Pepsi free. We just got White Castle out here a year or two ago. It's definitely. I've never actually had White Castle. I've just heard that it's basically identical to Crystal, except for the ketchup versus mustard. But yeah, as far as tacos, I'm only eating a taco at a taco place. I know that Hardee's had tacos for a while. I think they even have like a sub brand called Red Burrito. But yeah, if I'm going to eat fast food taco, it's going to be Taco Bell. Oh, speaking of Taco Bell, they brought back the taco salad, but it's not the full size one. It's the little baby taco salad. Got the Papa's Bros restaurants. And so we do have a lot of like real Mexican places, like actual Mexican food, and those are good. God, I can't get anything to fucking work tonight. Doesn't Burger King sell tacos too? Not that I know of. Again, look at that. I'm just typing away. Nothing's happening. My computer is fucked. And I think I know why. There was a huge update today, and I'm sure that something got fucked up because of it. God damn. So pissed off right now. Doesn't Windows know I stream once a week? Can't go fucking my computer up on the one day that I stream. Papacitos is Mexican. Papa Doos is seafood. We have a place called La Serena. Again, I'm trying to type this stuff here, and I just cannot type because keyboard doesn't work. Oops. Move to Mint Linux. I do have a computer with Linux on it, but I'm not using it. I have what is the Linux I have? Ubuntu or some shit like that? Ubuntu? So it's on a really old shitty laptop. It was a laptop that I could not upgrade to Windows 11. So I knew that I was going to be stuck with some shitty version of Windows 10. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go ahead and just... What the hell? Oh my god, nothing in this fucking keyboard works. And now the mouse is... Looks like the mouse is dead. No, my keyboards are great. I've got tons of keyboards, and they're all awesome. This is Windows fucking with me. All right, took it off of wireless. Let's try again. The kill stick. All right, let's try Burger King. Okay, we've got words, we've got letters. Burger King, and look, it opens in a new goddamn window. Something's just fucked up. All right, Burger King's crispy tacos are a budget-friendly, limited-time menu. They feature a fried, crunchy tortilla filled with seasoned beef, lettuce, shredded American cheese. Ew! Shredded American cheese. That is filthy. No, 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 no. God damn. La Serena. Okay, I guess we're okay. It's no longer a browser. It's a Word document. I'm not hitting enter to actually do anything. It's basically a typewriter now. What in the fuck? La Serena. Yeah, so this shit right here is good. La Serena restaurant. I did that. But that's the thing. I even said that it was that probably a key got stuck down. I unplugged the keyboards. So it was just a mouse. And so like the scroll on the mouse is not working. It's definitely some drivers or something that's got fucked up. And so I'm using a completely different keyboard even. And so, yeah, I took the damn keyboard and then just smacked the shit out of it. All right. this is actually this is the restaurant. I can't believe it. Yeah, this is it. Cheap too. Cheap ass stuff. Look at that right there. Fucking green chicken enchiladas. Got no scroll on my goddamn mouse. Taco salad. Speaking of that, Taco Bell. And I thought maybe it was just a messed up browser. So I exited out of everything, every single browser. Still the same thing. So definitely some drivers or something's just fucked up. I'm telling you, it has a lot to do with that Windows update today. All right, so we have the new baby mini taco salad. $2.49. It's actually really good. It's only like this damn big. Little baby taco salad. That's what we've come to now. Is having to talk about tacos because my shit doesn't work. It's also a little grocery store where they sell all kinds of weird, questionable packaged stuff. And Pokemon, I'm sure that was really authentic merchandise. Chino Bandito. Chinese Mexican fusion. Diners, drive-in, and dives. We have some place here that's sort of famous for that kind of stuff that ends up being on shows a lot. It was called Metro Diner. Chino Bandito. Opens a new goddamn window. That's what you want to do every time you hit enter. Chino Bandito. Beretta.com. Oh my god, this fucking thing is so much pissing me off. Okay. Why didn't it open? Impulse Butler? What is that? And so yeah, La Serena, you end up paying like $5, $6, $7, $8 or whatever for whatever special it is. And it's so much goddamn food. It's like can't even eat that shit. It's just so much. And it's good. Good ass food. All right. I mentioned earlier in the stream that Beretta has a 25% off sale right now. And so I bought an overpriced holster for the 84, which is this one right here. Because I don't have a good holster for my 84. Due now. Should be here. A couple of days, probably. Used to have Chewies here. Yeah, we don't have any of that kind of stuff at all. We have all the Mexican stuff we have are mom and pop stuff. No chains. We used to have oh god, what was it called? It was somewhat of a chain, but not around anymore. Exactly, yeah. If you have a nice holster that and you want to carry it, and if it's uncomfortable or it's hot and sweaty, but nice holster, makes you feel more comfortable. You really want to actually wear it out. And we're talking about my new holster for the 92 that was $20, and that's not replacing, but I have this one here, which is inside waistband holster by Galco, which I also bought off of eBay. Not $20, but still cheap. Much less than the insane price they normally charge for Galco stuff. All right, DSP, ghost pepper chicken noodle soup. All right, a loaded beef burrito. Speaking of Mexican food, someone made a thing of him. All right, let's see if Medusa gave us our shout out. I know, I couldn't believe it either. I was like, there's got to be something wrong with it, because the guy said, the description said blah 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 Galco, and then it said look. I'm like, oh god, look. What does that mean? Something's wrong with it. And there was a spot that's like, well, let me grab it. There was a spot that was kind of extra worn, I guess you'd say. Get to my camera here. Okay. All right. There is this spot right here, which you can barely see anymore because I used some leather wipes. Right there. And there's a worn area right here. And other than that, it's kind of worn right here. And on the other side, right there. A lot of these that you see that are fairly cheap, the buttons or the snap's always broken. Snap is not broken here. Works perfectly. It seems like it might have been a law enforcement trade-in. Exactly. It's definitely broken in too, because it was paper thin flat. Like they stuck it under a bed for a couple of months or something. Like this one won't even go that flat, but maybe it's not really supposed to. So yeah, that's damn fine deal, I think. All right, back to Tony Yo Man.
What's up with it? Watch the video to the end, y'all. Check out what I got today, y'all. I got a loaded beef burrito with 2 motherfucking peppers on the side, baby. Yeah, baby, look at each other and look good. That's what I'm talking about. I also got...
Now, the beef is on the outside of the burrito.
What's this shit? A blueberry moon pie. Have you ever seen or ate or heard of a motherfucking blueberry moon pie? This is my first time hearing about it, even seeing the motherfucker.
Where did his other refrigerator go? It's gone. Got some stacks of water. That shit got repoed.
So I'm going to taste this and see what it's all about, y'all. The only moon pie I ever ate was some chocolate.
It looks like you've already tried them.
Motherfuckers. I haven't had the blueberry yet. So I'm going to try this and I'll tell you how I like it, man. Oh, shit, y'all. All right, y'all, before I get away, let me say these words. Out this motherfucking streets. I wasn't going to even make no video tonight, but, the show got to go on. The show must go on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, something nice is going to be like this. I'm going to come up with these late-ass videos, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, y'all. Because, just like that, sometimes I get tired of
If you're eating that at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you are going to die today.
Busy. Shit, so that's how it is, y'all. But you know what? I need a motherfucking drink, y'all. I have my motherfucking tall glass, not a motherfucking face. I need some of this lemon thunder. To all my new subscribers, you said, Tony, what is lemon thunder? That's that whiskey, water, and lemon juice, baby. Mostly, motherfucking.
You would think people would know, because you say this every single video that someone asks you what lemon thunder is. Because if they watched any video, you have explained what lemon thunder is. Every single one.
And I need a drink, y'all. Ain't bullshit. Ooh, boy, that's strong. Been someday, y'all. Some motherfucking day. All right, y'all. What I'm gonna do? Let me do my shit outs real quick, y'all. Shit.
Here we go.
That's what I'm gonna do. Open this motherfucker up. Let me open this motherfucker up. My first shout out is to Joe Hasberry.
That's a weird.
I appreciate Joe Hasberry for watching me.
A weird
I really
way to
don't feel able to
pronounce
stop, man.
the channel's name.
My next shout out is to Cuckoo. Appreciate it, Cuckoo, for watching me. Don't you ever stop, man. My next shout out, my last shout out, is to Tiffany and Alex. I appreciate y'all watching me. I really do. Don't you ever stop. They sent me.
Now, maybe Tiffany and Alex, he thought that the UIS stood for something, like it was an abbreviation.
They sent me a picture. Y'all know them little
Hey, Chato.
the tenno thing with the big head and little body, them little computer things, them little Animal Crossing type shit. Yeah, when they made one, they made a 20-year-old man version of it. I wish it was real, cause it was. I'd buy one. But let me show you what I'm talking about, y'all. Here's the picture. I'll be right back. Oh man, y'all see that? Hey man, I like that. I hope y'all enjoy it as much as I do. Maybe one day there'll be a reality. But until then,
link me to the dating show. No, you gave me the link. You gave me the link, but I ended up, I don't know what the hell I did Saturday night. You told me it was Saturday at 9, and I did who the hell knows what.
Take my ass. Ooh. Go up there and take me a shower and take my motherfucking ass to bed.
It was Bionic shit. Vapor Boy 9.
Yeah, man. I think I cooked it real too long because I was tired of the motherfucker. Ooh, shit. They I did. Yeah, I'm always tired. Shit, so what?
That's because you're dying. Like right now. That burrito is not homemade. That is a frozen burrito. That thing. Let's go back for a second.
Yeah, ooh, shit. They I did. Yeah, I'm always tired. Shit,
look
so
at that.
What?
It's all just one little piece. I think somebody docked with that burrito.
So what? Why you even say that shit?
They say that you could, if you stretch it enough, you could actually somewhat get foreskin back if you like, I don't know, if you're like moving to Europe. Oh shit.
Why you even say that?
Uh-oh.
I'm always tired.
Oh shit.
But why you even say it, man?
Oh goddamn. Bertha getting a shout out tonight.
All right, y'all, man.
That is a nasty burrito.
Ooh. No big deal, no big deal. Oh shit.
So I bet you oh goddamn. I bet you he bought one of those Jose Olay bean burritos, microwavable frozen burritos, and he poured ground beef and some shit on top of it. That is not a burrito.
Man.
Shit. All right, so I guess Medusa let us down. You know, Medusa was supposed to get us the shout out, and it didn't happen. I don't know. I know what to say about that. I started not to make a video. I got 1,600 views 18 hours ago. My video was released about 18 hours ago. No. My video was released. Where the hell is the video? 10 hours ago. 9 views. 9. Some of those were me. He's only got like 6,000 more subscribers than me. Do you guys know I hit 20,000? Somehow, some way? $20.1K. His stamps came on the 1st. To have your mom at your age. It says mom? Nuh-uh. I want to know where his other fridge went. Well, let's ask. God damn it. I can't hit the question mark. Oh. Fucking question mark's not working. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a situation. But I'm going to struggle on. I'm going to persevere. All right. At least this question mark should work. Anything new on Daniel Larson? Yeah, I think last I heard he was in some facility, but wasn't jail per se. All right, where'd the second fridge go? It really was. It really was the star of the MF and show. All right. That was a snow bunny? What? He definitely had 2 fridges. Just like this, same fridge. And that's probably why he didn't want to make a video, because he got pissed off because his other fridge broke. Let's look up Daniel Larson. Daniel Larson, mathematician. Sounds right. Roaring Thunder. Okay, Daniel Larson, still in custody. Yes, based on information available as of March 2025, social media personality Daniel Larson remains in custody. Following his arrest in April 2024 on federal charges related to threats, he was institutionalized and has not been active on the internet. United States Medical Center for Federal Prisoners in Springfield, Missouri, undergoing a mental health evaluation to determine his competency to stand trial for 7 federal counts, including threats towards the White House. Reports suggest he was previously transferred between different facilities, included FCI Inglewood and locations in Oklahoma, before being moved to the medical center in Missouri. So, yeah. We need U.S. President Daniel Larson, not mathematician Daniel Larson. Absolutely. Aaron came and took it back. Oh, good old Aaron's. I'm still hungry, though. So that's Larson. And also, I did check the coroner's office. Nothing new on Cobra. They're just never going to release anything. They just figured everybody's forgot about it, and most people probably have. Hey, my mouse fucking finally started working again. Chato, I have not seen much of it, but Cringe Minion mentioned earlier that there was a lot of doxing going on in the certain areas of the internet. Some of the like Wings guys. So yeah, I haven't heard. I've actually seen any of it, but Cringe Minion mentioned that there was a lot of stuff on the Kiwi farms. That was it. Seizure Robot, World Skipper. We were talking the other night, or last Friday, I think, about the Ballpark Franks. We saw a video or something from Ballpark Franks and mentioned how when we covered one of Seizure Robot's videos on Now, Ballpark Franks appeared in chat and sort of hung out with us while we watched, which I thought was cool. Yep, good old Ballpark Franks, which I'm still subscribed to him. Well, I guess I would be. Let's see a shit pop up. Let's see. That wasn't what I was looking for. There he is right there, though. Yeah, Josh's first Patreon exclusive live stream video. Big Chris stinking up the throne. Is he really in the bathroom? Better not precariously balance a McDonald's bacon double quarter pounder with extra bacon, extra cheese, french fries, and a donut top bun whilst pouring honey directly on top of the sandwich on the very tips of your fingers, boy. May this comically sized, extremely gothic, pre-made Safeway sandwich nourish and strengthen you for the second half of the week ahead. Safeway. Just bought a pitch black Mountain Dew to review as well. This Mucho Mango is amazing, dude. Thank you. Cool. Liquid shit coming out for half the day. Oh, goddamn. He might have got mad at me. I feel like I caught him somewhere gay, but I could be wrong. What? Oh, okay. I got you. Videos are timeless. Shit man from the Nesticle emulator. Yeah. So on the game front, I haven't played hardly anything lately, but I did buy something today. It was a 3-pack of these games, which Haunted Room 205, which I think is fairly new. They were all very positive. And so all 3 of them, $10.01. So I might be playing a few of those games this weekend. I don't know. We will see. I'm glad my shit started working again. Cool Taste is Blind. Affectionately known as Bagram Stinkum. Behold the ancestors. Oh, there we got the picture of his mom. Let's zoom into that. WEP file. What the hell? Can I even open that with an image viewer? Or am I going to have to... Oh, it actually works. I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about his mom, but Clint looks rough in that picture. I could leave this on the screen if anybody wants to clip that for their computer's wallpaper. I think I sent a key for Clive Barker's Undying. 2 years? What? I never found out one way or the other. I mean, she denies it completely. So I don't know. This could be what's under your bed right now. Both of them. And when you peek up, there's that. Aged 40 years and 10. It's the lolcow way. I mean, hell, look at Rex. I mean, he's about near dead now. Winter racks just for fun. I like that shirt, straight out of Akron. I could actually make that shirt. Check the email. Let's see, what is the latest Cyrax 1000 sub special? Let's see, Clive Barker.
Funny how y'all think you get stopped but then. Yeah, right.
Nothing found. I searched through spam and everything. Nothing found for Clive Barker.
Why? Why'd you do it?
Well, fuck Cyrax, he's a sicko.
You're a bitch. Cyrax, I beat you down. Hey, Cyrax, you are my friend. Not my friend. Can't do it until the end. Cyrax, you will be my little prince. Together we can do lots of things. Shut the fuck up, Lord.
Good Lord. Now that one we already watched, so we're caught up for the most part. You saw that one. Goblin shampoo commercial. All right, that one wasn't very good. All right, what else we got? Covered Tony Yo Man DSP crashing out over Banana Song. Never fucking said it comes in denim. Pickle Pep, oh, another fucking Pickle Pepsi remix. My doctor gave me bad news. Goblin clips?
Dude, yo, guys, so actually I have an important announcement to make. A health-related announcement. I have a very important announcement to make. This is going to be genre-defining. This is going to be...
You just sent it again, or... see, Goblin Records, see if anything new there. 1 month ago. Sick of being discriminated. This is old. Yeah, old. So now I guess they're back to recycling old stuff because I guess he's not making clips. Like this is a classic one. Lauren Armstrong. Music Biz Marty.
Hi, a friend of mine.
But yeah, and if it got sent to spam that long ago, I have since, many times gone through and cleared out all my stuff. So if it was there, it might have gotten accidentally deleted.
He's been acting kind of erratically, kind of almost like threateningly. I guess you could say
threateningly,
somewhat despondent. He's just found out his girlfriend's cheating on him. He's been drinking a whole lot. By any chance, would you guys be able to potentially assure me that he's all right and that he's at least stable?
What's town is he live in?
He lives in Cornville.
What's the address?
388 West Ridge Road. I mean, he's pretty intoxicated too. I'm not sure if he's armed or not. But he.
I think a Raxology from 2 years ago. I think I found a good one where where Marty sang to Cyrax, and you could see he was kind of turned on by it.
Okay, here we go. What's up, Cyrax?
So, Marty, you call yourself the greatest rapper alive, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me play my song for you.
No. I want you, if you're so good, let's see you come up with something right now, on the spot, off the top of your dome.
I've already beaten rap battles, dude.
Go ahead.
I want to see you react to my
that's
song.
the thing, bro. You can't even come up with anything off
I want
the
to see
top
you
of
react to my
your fucking
song.
dome.
That's what I want to do.
You can't even come up with anything on the fucking spot.
Here you go,
like
Cyrax. Let
me.
me watch this.
Why, check this out. Marty, you're a little motherfucker bitch.
I just want to see your reaction while I play my song because you haven't listened to it yet, I don't think. Cyrax, we can be together forever. We can make it through the weather. I don't care if it's a storm. I don't care if we are the norm. We can do magical things. You have to believe in me, Cyrax. Together we can reach the climax in our careers. So YouTube is a job, definitely is everything I do for my income. That's where I derive my funds. That's a real thing.
They all of a sudden get really loud for everyone. I don't know, that's weird.
Oh yeah. Cyrax, why do you care how I jack off? Wanna be in you. You are my man. I love that you were influenced by Japan. Wanna kiss you on the head. I can heal you. Kiss you inside the bed. Oh, my friend. Don't mind that I want to put it in your rear end, Cyrax. Put my fingers inside of your anus. Together, you will be famous. I want to hold you, put on your hips. Cyrax, I want to kiss you on the lips.
And see, he doesn't even know how to process this or react to it, so he stands there and does this. Do you want me to jump through that screen?
Wanna lick you on your hairy man nip, Cyrax. I don't care that you are 4 feet tall. I don't know why you always say I'm bald. Oh yes, I am. But so are you. So what's the deal, man? Hey, Cyrax, you are my friend. we can do it until the end. Cyrax, you will be my little prince. Together we can do lots of sins. Only if you subscribe to the Bible. Have you ever seen the movie Bible? I don't
his
know
ass.
what that means, but it rhymes. See what I mean? Hey, Cyrax, all the best. I want to hold you on top of my chest. Hey, Cyrax, can't bet you threaten me every day. We can live only way that we were meant to be. You're heaven sent to me. Hey, Cyrax, we are meant to be. I will put my fingers inside of your butthole. Without you, I have no soul. But you make me want to be a better person. Without you, the quality of my life, it worsens. Every day, every way, that's how I give it to you.
Last month showing Kansas City.
Every way, and that doesn't make you gay. That's all right. How do you feel about that?
Is that all you got, bro?
No, I got
Is that
more.
all you fucking got?
I
That
got
was
it.
cute. That was cute. That
Okay.
was adorable. Now, let me
Okay.
show you how a real
Okay.
fucking rap.
All right.
And don't you dare fucking mute me.
Check out the rest of the battle. Yeah, some damn some funny shit sometimes. Yep, his Root Dr. Thorn, his one and only true friend. Cyrax shredding on the 6 string. Is that where he drops it?
What up, y'all? So, after the last stream, I've been seeing a lot of people talking shit, saying that I don't know how to play proper, that what I'm doing isn't right, and that I simply need to learn all these songs in order to be good. That I need to learn to play all these legendary songs by bands like Fire Force and all these other bands that came before.
Who else Fire
And
Force?
all these other guitarists that came before me by people like Dimebag Daryl, rest in peace to Dimebag. And that just simply isn't true. You don't need to play
like a
older
Smurf.
songs. You don't need to be able to know how to play older songs to be good.
But you probably should learn to play.
So I'm here to prove every motherfucker that's ever doubted me wrong. I'm here to show y'all that I know how to fucking shred. And that you don't need to know how to play all these heavy as fuck songs to be able to be good. So with that being said, let's get this shit started.
Nerdiest intro ever. Get this shit started.
Cattle. Okay. Chicken is so juicy it demands a pillowy potato.
Gotta wait for the ad. Oh my god.
Let me me restart that so it's a little lower so you guys can actually hear what I'm doing.
Doesn't even pose very good.
You guys ready? Where's all my fucking metalheads?
Oh my god. Play us through the ads. God damn. Oh my god. Yeah, guitar rat. It should not work. Now, this was pinned.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping. This is the I was living. And the visions that was planted in my brain still remain within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walk alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. That over my street lamp, I push my colors to the golden down. And my eyes are
sound of
the
silence.
flash of a neon light that split the night and touch the sound.
Here it goes.
Of silence. And in the vacant
That's the best part. Silence.
light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking when I'm speaking. People listening when I'm listening. They were writing songs. Their voices never shared. And no one dared to turn the sound of silence.
Oh yeah, he's really delusional. Thinks he's good. Talks about how all these people tell him how great he is and how much skill he's got. Jesus Christ. I think now my mouse is working. I might be able to. Let me see. There we go. I can actually turn that off now. So now I could actually show off, I think, the old AB switch. Yeah, anticlimactic, I know, but that's my AB switch.
Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might lead you. Now the words like silent raindrops fell. And they caught in the well of silence. And the people bowed in prayer to the neon god they made. The bodies and the dreams of it. Hear my words and they will watch for me. In the signs of the birds of the prophets are written on the subway walls.
Oh my God! You
Cinnamon hearts, they curl the sound.
Oh God! Burning. God damn, that was awful. Oh, go grab my belt. A tummy scratch beat?
A tummy scratch beat. Slicks back, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Go grab my belt.
You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. I see you, you see me, so sexy, so crazy. Yes. I feel you feel me, you want me, you need me. Girl, you know I'm slick, I'm your number one pick. Ain't no problem I can't solve. Loving me is like a trip. I'm your teacher, I'm your tutor. Come, let's study for a bit. You've been a bad girl, so here's a tip. Go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. I got you lost for words 'cause you've been
You know, this song actually won Oscar awards.
saying I got you out of breath 'cause we've been doing. If you even had a choice, I know who you would choose. It starts with S and ends with lick. How could you be confused? Like a game you know you lose. 'Cause I've been breaking all the rules. Like your neck,
Yeah, it's his sister.
your back, your thighs. Excuse me, I'm so rude. Call me a slick interlude. I'm your magician. Here's a new trick for you. Go grab my belt.
Go grab my belt.
You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a go grab my belt. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby. You need a smacking, baby.
All right, let's play this one instead. This one's an old one. But not a good one. Just old. All right, I have to go pee. I'm gonna put this full screen for a moment.
listen to vocals, like you can hear those chugs just going off. And it's a very similar style to what I do.
Legs back, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grab my bounce. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, baby.
I actually kind of forgot this one went back in to go grab my belt. But he does. I will continue to play it because he pretend plays his guitar and it actually matches a little bit.
You need a spanking, grab my bounce. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, grab my bounce. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, grab my bounce. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, baby. You need a spanking, baby. I see you. You see me. So sexy. So crazy. Yes. I feel you. You feel me. You want me. You need me. Ooh, girl, you know I'm slick. I'm your number one pick. Ain't no problem I can't solve. Loving me is like a trip. I'm your teacher. I'm your tutor. Come, let's study for a bit. You've been a bad girl, so here's a tip. Go grab my belt. You need a spanking, baby.
And that was it. For $10, I could own one. I wonder what this is going to be.
Bad girl, bad girl. You've been a bad girl.
Oh, yeah. $10. Hell yeah. It's in one cart. Boy size because for tiny children. And by the way, World Skipper, that code did not work. I tried it out. It did not. Let's see. What do I have here? Got this. Goodbye. We can't play the audio? What?
Well, you're in here. Well, sure, I'll just. Well, you're in here.
What would I do here?
Ja, ik ga op die Mr. Holmes' house. Ja, we did er iets meer. Er hadden we een lusje. Ja, saw on een super chef.
Good God, it's 3:30 in the morning. What are you? Jesus, what the hell's with that audio? I don't know what the hell I was doing here. Let's see, what else do we have? Hypernova. This one's.
Let me ask you this. If you're so innocent, why ain't people, if you say that you did wrong, what you did wrong, and this isn't just for you. Let me ask you this. If you're so innocent, why ain't people, if you say that you did wrong, what you did wrong, and this isn't just for you.
See, pre-Apple Watch era Cyrax tells the trolls what time it is. Patrick Smith. This is where he was. Okay. Digging through the old videos. MOON, that spells Cyrax.
You say you're not a rapper. But like, bro, your issue is this. You're always trying to pick a fight with motherfuckers. Ask you why I should give a shit about Cobra. And that right there is your biggest issue, is disrespecting people. That's your biggest...
Yeah, whatever. Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
More to be the Twitch type shit, but
All right, that's not the one. This one's the one. Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
Out of your way, but it's like, dude.
man, my boy Full Metal Kendo is gonna be your daddy.
I love that clip. Hey, YouTubers, watch your kids. There was that. Cyrax group home. Cyrax's moist lips are all yours.
All good people are asleep and dreaming.
Hello, X. Fried chicken Nick bait.
Fucked up for what you're doing. Cause one, you threw me out without listening to the goddamn truth. And then you tell this man right here, who was one of your best fucking drivers, one of your best motherfucking drivers, you basically tell him to block me when you dumb fucks don't want to hear the goddamn truth about these fucking trolls doing what they did to me? Well, let me tell you motherfuckers something. If I was really a fucking pedophile, I would have been arrested right there on the fucking spot when the cops showed up. But guess what? I didn't get arrested. They told me I'm not a fucking pedophile. All they said to me was to be more careful about who I talk to. And quite frankly, if any of you jackasses had any fucking brains, you'd be apologizing to this man right here, as well as to me, for the shit that you've done, man. You had two drivers that showed up to every fucking event that they could. But guess what? You lost out. Because guess what? Me, this man, and my boy Devin, we got your fucking numbers. Alright?
In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good thing, and I've got
For others, each new learning task is a difficult process. They encounter problems in meeting the demands of the world about them. This is because they are handicapped by mental retardation.
I turned a freaking pencil into a cartoon character.
Everything they do is affected by an inadequacy in general intellectual functioning. What retarded persons see and hear may be confusing to them. And their behavior sometimes sets them apart from those who are considered to be normal. Every new experience, each new endeavor means a new adjustment. They must be given special consideration by associates and special help from service workers if they are to learn to live and work in a community designed for those with normal intelligence and normal senses.
they were inciting a riot. They literally got all of our neighbors together and came down here and put me and my family in immediate danger. And I was falsely arrested without even being able to speak my piece.
Well, I'm just. Was this the kid you assaulted with a bat?
It does not matter. He came over here and incited a riot.
But it's the guy you assaulted with a bat, though, right?
It does not matter.
Okay.
We're gonna get going.
Yeah, no, you guys are good. You guys are good. This is gonna go round and round.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Each level of mental retardation has a different potential for rehabilitation. A potential best determined by specialists knowledgeable in mental retardation. Counselors concerned with the vocational rehabilitation of the retarded will find a background in the nature of mental retardation most helpful as they make judgments about what is and what is not possible for retarded clients. About 3% of our national population is retarded. Most can be helped to hold productive jobs and to behave so they blend almost unnoticed into the human continuum. Relatively few are so handicapped that they have no hope for rehabilitation. Retarded persons are often handicapped by bizarre motor movements and slovenly eating habits. Others are unable to dress without assistance. It may take half an hour to tie one shoe or to button half a dozen buttons, and merely putting on a coat may be a monumental task. Many have speech which is all but unintelligible until they have had months or years of speech therapy from persons trained to work with the retarded.
I use the same confidence of price, what I kind of ironic was always flying the tiger as a attack you more hard than cockers who quick and handle guy you really.
What causes mental retardation?
Can I ask what happened with Connie?
Connie died in a house fire when Connie died in a house fire.
What malfunction in human development so sets these apart from average persons? The following scenes include several examples of each category. Many of the examples represent the most severe form of the handicap. Most vocational counselors will not come in contact with such severe cases. They are not pleasant to observe. They are relatively few in number, and their potential for rehabilitation is slight. They are included here only to establish the contrast between the few who are this extensively retarded and those in the majority having the greatest potential for rehabilitation. Retardation may be caused by prenatal or postnatal damage resulting from some inflammation which is caused by an infection within the skull. This category includes encephalopathy due to postnatal infections from virus, bacteria, or other microorganism. Congenital toxoplasmosis. Mental retardation sometimes results where there is brain damage from serums, drugs, or toxic agents which are ingested by the mother before or at the time of birth, or by the child in the postnatal stage. Bilirubin encephalopathy. Bilirubin encephalopathy. Bilirubin encephalopathy. And again, congenital encephalopathy associated with maternal intoxications. And again, encephalopathy due to anoxemia at birth. Some children are born retarded without apparent cause. Those cases for which no definite cause can be established, but for which it can be established that the condition existed at birth, are placed in this group. congenital cerebral defect associated with primary cranial anomaly. Mongolism is the most common of the so-called clinical types of mental retardation. Cases of mental retardation which do not have accompanying physical defects are in the last category of causes. Retardation in this category is often caused by poverty. Only the functional reaction can be observed. There are few, if any, outward manifestations at a distance. Motor skills are generally good, and physical impairments are not as prevalent as in the previous 7 categories. Nonetheless, if such children grow to maturity without counseling and vocational rehabilitation, they are, as a rule, unable to maintain themselves independently in the community. They will often not be capable of meeting the basic performance standards for competitive employment. More important than the cause of mental retardation or the intelligence quotient of the client is the client's adaptive behavior level. The 8 categories of causes of mental retardation may contain any of the 5 adaptive behavior levels. In other words, there is no direct correlation between the causes of mental retardation and the possible adaptive behavior level. This is true even though the handicaps imposed by some of the causes may make rehabilitation nearly impossible. There are 5 levels of adaptive behavior. The levels are in descending order according to their potential for rehabilitation. Most retardates are in the first 3 categories, those with the greatest rehabilitation potential. One example of each adaptive behavior level is seen in this group.
Hey, what kind of work do you like to do? Mechanic.
Borderline cases, level 1, are relatively common. Borderline retardates make up the bulk of the caseload for most counselors.
You try to charge it up or get you to move back.
Those in the next adaptive behavior level, level 2, are more limited. Level 2 retardates are generally referred to as mildly retarded. These persons make up the next largest group, serviced by vocational counselors. The severely retarded, those classed in adaptive behavior level 4, are capable of only limited productive work and must have constant supervision. Those in adaptive behavior level 5 are profoundly retarded. They require constant custodial care and attention. This Mongoloid boy is moderately retarded. He is in adaptive behavior level 3.
How you doing?
Most persons in this level are unable to acquire academic skills, but they can contribute to their own support in unskilled or semi-skilled jobs. And they can live semi-independent lives in specially supervised homes. Those in adaptive behavior levels 4 and 5 are so severely handicapped that vocational training is very limited, if not impossible. Many have physical impairments which are too gross to overcome. This is why the counselor needs specialized help in determining the potential of a retarded client. It should be noted that a low intelligence score alone does not necessarily cause a person to be considered retarded. But a low intelligence score coupled with some impairment which causes difficulty in adapting to social or working conditions does place such a person in the retarded class. The average counselor will rarely, if ever, have the occasion to be concerned with retardates in adaptive behavior levels 4 and 5, not only because their potential for rehabilitation is limited, but also because they comprise such a small percentage of the total retarded population.
Can't hear you.
This is why you're a child.
Can't hear you.
What's the matter, Jerry?
Clients in adaptive behavior level 3, the moderately retarded, are capable of productive work under sheltered and non-competitive conditions. They can do simple assembly or disassembly work under close and continuous supervision. The work they do must not require highly developed motor skills or complex communication talents.
Good evening, everyone. Screw an intro. We're live.
They must be given extensive specialized education and placed in working conditions where they receive constant attention and encouragement. Retardates in adaptive behavior level 2, the mildly retarded, can learn to perform unskilled jobs under close supervision. With special care and with training to modify their behavior and to give them vocational skills, the majority of those at level 2 will learn to make their own way in the community environment. They can hold self-supporting jobs under only occasional guidance from a vocational counselor. But they must always have access to this guidance. They often need direct assistance and counseling even when facing only mild stress on the job or in their personal lives.
Smoke my fucking cigarette.
This film was based on special problems in vocational rehabilitation of the mentally retarded. United States Department of Health, Education, and Welfare, Vocational Rehabilitation Administration, Rehabilitation Service Series number 65-1.
All right, I'm back. Go ahead and play that whole video. Oh, man. It's getting late. It's 11:30. We started at, what, 8:30? Good 3-hour stream. Hot damn. I am starving. I never got my Arby's or nothing. I got to go sift through the refrigerator like a commoner. Damn it. But, oh, man. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Definitely do it again soon. No promises, but I might do something this weekend. We will see. Maybe a game stream, who knows? And I am working it up to streaming more than once a week, but like I said, for now, guaranteed, next time, same channel, all that stuff, 9 p.m. Friday night, we'll do it again. Until I guess, get some more stuff to talk about. Figure out a multiplayer game we can all screw around on, hell yeah. Again, Skate was a pretty decent one, but very limited to what you can do. Did a job at one of the facilities where all the tards worked. Main sewer line was clogged with the whole rolls of toilet paper, towels, and pencils. Yeah. I discussed previously my career as a land surveyor. Back in the 90s, I actually worked outside. And I was getting inverts on a sanitary sewer manhole. And if you know what that is, we have to open the manhole and we have to probe around to get to the bottom of the pipe to get the elevation of it. Nothing was flowing down there. And so I'm poking around with my rod. And then something comes loose. And it's like a t-shirt was like jammed in the toilet. And they flushed it. Because I finally jammed it loose and a whole bunch of fabric came out of the pipe, and then just all this liquid just flowing through the damn sewer. God, it was so fucking nasty. Needless to say, I was not in the best part of town. It was definitely a rough area. Someone who would flush a t-shirt down a toilet, you know. So, first time I ever saw a white cockroach, too, inside of a sewer. Nasty. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys next Friday, if not sooner. I'm not sure what I have set for the outro. At least one of the videos. Might be both of them at the same time. I guess we'll see. But until we meet again, have a good evening. Goodbye.
Oh.